I know people like to use Eminem as the bar for white rappers, but he shouldn't be.
I use him as a bar for white rappers.
Why shouldn't he be?
Because he's an anomaly, meaning that Eminem had everything lined up for him perfect. You had Jimmy Iovine.
You know what it is? I think Angie, a lot of times, being that I've been out for the last 4 years or whatever, I think people are starting to forget a little bit that I came from the bottom.
Did Eminem really find everything lined up for him to be successful? Eminem's journey to success was far from a smooth and effortless path. While it may seem like everything lined up perfectly for him, the reality is quite different. Eminem faced numerous obstacles and challenges throughout his life and career. From battling poverty and a troubled upbringing to battling against stereotypes and industry resistance, today, we are going to share with you some of the struggles Eminem had to face which you likely haven't heard of before. But before that, we would be really grateful if you could leave a like and subscribe, and we would love to hear your thoughts on this video in the comments section. Everyone knows that Eminem came from poverty, but did you also know that prior to signing with Dr. Dre, he was actually homeless? Days before his historic meeting with Dr. Dre, Marshall was in a terrible place. His future was uncertain since he was without a place to call home. The next video features Wendy Day, a hip-hop artist coach and advisor who also arranged the Rap Olympics. In this interview, Wendy Day described how Eminem was homeless and had nothing at the moment.
He was homeless when he was at Rap Olympics, and he had just become homeless. So when he was returning to Detroit, he would have nothing. And he was hoping to win. One of the prizes was, I think it was $500 and a Rolex. And he was hoping to sell the Rolex in order to find a place to live. So there was a lot on the line. So I'm guessing, and again, I wasn't in his head, but I'm guessing that when he lost, he really felt like, oh my God, now what am I going to do?
It's true that Eminem got his start in the battle rap scene, but what many don't realize is that he also had to dispel the myth, which persists to this day, that battle rappers aren't good songwriters. When discussing it, some of the best battle rappers had the following to say.
What do you think about that stigma when they say battle rappers can't make songs?
Because, I mean, out of all the battle rappers that make songs, it's like 95% can't really, because it's kind of difficult.
I respect Eminem, you know what I'm saying? Not just for making good records, but, you know what I'm saying, he definitely started off battling and was one of the only, battle rappers that elevated to selling millions and millions of records. So I definitely got respect for him, you know what I'm saying, on that side of things.
Wendy Day also mentioned how the first battle rapper to truly break through to the mainstream was Eminem, and this was her statement.
One of the interesting things about battling is there were no battle rappers that really made it into mainstream music except for Eminem. They never really made it mainstream because back then rappers were either seen as battle rappers or they were seen as entertainers. And M was really the first one to break through that mold and be signed in order to make songs and become a superstar.
Contrary to popular belief, his rise to fame and success with Dr. Dre did not happen overnight. Between Eminem joining forces with Dr. Dre to the release of the Slim Shady LP, it took a full 2 years. Many people around Marshall at the time were concerned that he was going to be shelved. Wendy Day spoke about it and said this.
He finally got a deal at Aftermath, and then it took like another 2 years before he came out. Like, it seemed to take forever.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy how long it took. It was frustrating. Because remember, I'm the chick that pulls people out of bad deals when they get shelved, and my fear was that he was getting shelved.
Did you think it was going to be like that? I mean, like, when you envision yourself rapping and you always wanted to make it, obviously.
No, I always thought, like, you rap, you wear a gold chain, you get the bitches, and then that's it.
And the cars.
And cars, and you drive, and you got a fat crib. That's all I thought. Yeah. I didn't realize all of the work, the effort that goes into it and shit. It's
And
like,
then afterwards.
it's 24/7. It's a
afterwards,
non-stop job. At least when people work regular jobs, they get days off and shit.
Right.
You know?
Oh yeah, that's right. Or
I don't
vacation
get it there.
time.
If I do have it, my vacation time is spent writing.
Prior to meeting Dr. Dre, Eminem had difficulty convincing people of his rapping capabilities, given the commonly held belief that white people are not good at rap. As a result, he was unable to find a record deal.
I remember the con artist from D12 told me some deep shit the other day. He said, "Remember when we was flipping burgers at Gilbert's and you was mad, you was always punching walls and breaking mirrors and saying, I can't get a deal because I'm white. I can't get a deal. I'm white. It's because I'm white. It's because I'm white."
But they all passed because at that point in time, Milli Vanilli had just been stripped of their Grammys, and Vanilla Ice was not doing as great as people wanted him to in the black community. And white rappers it was very hard. And the labels were like, no, we don't want to be the one.
And even Dr. Dre himself admitted that signing Eminem was difficult because of all the people who told him not to.
Then came the backlash. Look at him, Dre. This guy has blue eyes. You can't sign him. There was a massive amount of resistance from my own team and people around me that didn't want me to work with him simply because he was white. Didn't want me to sign him or anything like that.
Eminem's success was not handed to him on a silver platter, but rather earned through sheer resilience and an unwavering passion for his craft.
So who you would say is the bar for white rap?
I mean, I don't know if it's a bar.
He just
but
saying it ain't fair with him.
It ain't fair with him.
yeah,
And he's so
yeah.
big. Yeah, he's the
Like
biggest thing
Michael
you've ever
Jackson,
seen. That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. It's just like if every white rapper got to get to that level, then that means everybody's a failure.
I think just that level of respect, though. It's a different level of respect. Even if you take away some of his accolades, like everybody know he can rap. You know what I mean?
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest content.